May it please the court, lady van Skalkwyk, CJ. I appear on behalf of accused number 16. May I likewise, like all people from KZN, do tender my apologies. I was expecting better. My apologies.
Thank you, Mr. van Skalkwyk.
As the court pleases, my lady, Mohona appearing on behalf of number 7.
Thank you, Mr.
My
Mohona.
lady, just to clarify one more aspect, the previous attorneys of record of accused number 7 were Moroka attorneys.
Moroka. Yes.
No longer on record. OMM attorneys is now on record.
OMM.
I confirm so, my lady. As the court pleases.
Thank you, Mr. Mohona.
My lady will realize that there is no appearance on behalf of accused number 5. We just received a message from the accused that he had a problem on his way to Bloemfontein somewhere in Paris, which problem made him to go back, and we were told that his previous legal representatives are withdrawing as attorneys of record. He indicated to us that he intends to bring an application to the Legal Aid Board for legal representation. We were told that we should convey that to the court, my lady.
So accused number 5.
Number 5, indeed.
Who is representing accused number 5, Mr. Rambau? Who's representing accused number 5?
The person.
Because the accused number 5 is a company. Who is representing the
Langa, I'm told. That's the director of the company. Yes, it's Lindikaya Mpambani, sorry, my lady. The representative is Lindikaya Mpambani. That is the director of accused number 5.
Who was representing accused number 5 previously, Mr. Rambau, if you can?
It seems to have been Mr. Jaggins, if I understand it correctly. And Mr. Jaggins was the representative
For accused number 5.
for accused number 5, yes.
And so accused number 5 is not in court today because
He's just not feeling well, yes. Neither is his erstwhile legal representatives present in court today.
no, you just said earlier on that he encountered a problem at Paris. Now he's no longer feeling well. Which of the two versions are true, Mr. Rambau?
The information that we
What
have,
problem did this person encounter at Paris?
we are told that he started vomiting when he was driving, coming down to Bloemfontein. And as a result of that, he couldn't drive any further, which necessitated his return to Gauteng. That is the information that we have, my lady.
Thank you, Mr. Rambau. Who's for accused number 2?
My lady, accused number 2 was represented by Mr. Mogele, who has been suspended in the work. So he cannot appear. I don't know what the position is at this stage.
Okay. Mr. Matlakala,
My lady,
who's representing you?
I'm representing myself, my lady, today. As you know that Mr. Mogele is suspended from practicing. Today I'm here by myself, my lady.
So you are going to be conducting your own defense throughout the trial?
No. I'll also be,
What do you intend doing?
my lady, as part of the options that I had with regard to this particular issue that I have with Mr. Mogele, in fact, I had an in-depth discussion with him regarding this matter. Then he indicated that since he's been suspended, he cannot even carry this particular matter further with me. But there's another option that I had, my lady, was also to approach Legal Aid South Africa, but their means test doesn't allow me to, my lady. And as such, my lady,
Have you already applied for legal aid and your application got rejected?
no, my lady, I haven't applied, but considering their requirements for means test, I will, my lady, but knowingly that I'm still employed by the Department of Human Settlements, I am not going to qualify for their means test, my lady.
So what do you intend doing, Mr. Matlakala? We need to know now what you are going to do from now henceforth.
My lady, I cannot begin to overemphasize the fact that previously, through Mr. Mokhele, I did request him to put forth this particular matter that, my lady, I'm financially overburdened by various costs that I've incurred in various legal processes that I have embarked upon, in particular with regard to this particular matter and legal forums.
Mr. Matlakala, I can hear what you're saying, but now what I'm trying to find out from you is where to from here? What do you intend doing?
Where to from now, my lady? I will.
Are you going to engage the services of another legal practitioner, or are you going to apply for legal aid, or are you going to conduct your own defense?
Definitely, I will, my lady, seek the services of other legal practitioners, my lady.
And how soon can that be?
I'm glad to hear, my lady, that the case has been postponed to next year.
Who postponed it to next year? I'm sitting here.
But my lady, it will take me approximately 2 to 3 weeks to get for getting another legal representative, my lady.
2 to 3 weeks.
Yes.
Thank you, Mr. Matlakala. And who is for accused number 8 and 17?
My lady, with regard to accused number 8, the court would note that it's not a natural person.
Yeah.
The position with regard to that, it was placed under liquidation. We are basically going to all of the orders, my lady. However, we do not have instructions with accused number 8.
If I may assist,
Yes, Mr. Dinesh.
my lady, the fact that a company is in liquidation is not a bar from prosecuting such company. So that process can go on, but the accused will stay an accused in this matter. And accused number 8 is in any event represented by accused number 7. Pertaining to accused number 17, there was an undertaking given by I think Mr. Hodes at the time, that she will present herself in South Africa. She will come back to the Republic on her own. As a result thereof, the extradition application process was halted at that time. I received a mail as late as yesterday indicating from Mr. Mkwasu that they can't get instructions from her. So apparently the undertaking went out the window. So the whole extradition process will be revisited and re-engaged hereafter. So she's not in South Africa yet, but as I indicated previously to the Judge President, whether we have her or not by the time this matter goes to trial, there will be no bar. We will carry on. If she's not available at that time, we will proceed without her. as a vision.
Thank you, Mr. Ms. Governor?
Might I address you on accused number 17?
Yes.
It's quite correct that there was an undertaking that she would present herself to court. Mr. Nkwashu at the time was representing accused number 17. However, subsequent to Mr. Hoda's placing that undertaking on record, accused number 17 was in fact arrested in the US. And since then, we've not been able to get any further instructions. I want to make it quite clear that it's not the case that any undertaking has been reneged upon. It's simply a case of accused number 17 having been arrested subsequent to the undertaking being made and us not being in a position to obtain any further instructions from her, as the court pleases me.
Thank you, Ms. Governor. Mr. Donation.
As it pleases the court, yes, apparently the undertaking was given on a Friday. Apparently she was arrested the Wednesday thereafter without any notification to us from the Americans. Apparently it was the Department of Homeland Security that arrested her on immigration contravention. Now, we were not informed. I only found that out after the fact. But I received information that in the meanwhile that case is being withdrawn against her. So there is no pending case as we stand today against Ms. Shirota in America. So we are not part of the immigration processes. Her visa has lapsed apparently and so forth, but we are not involved from our side as National Prosecuting Authority in that process. We are only concerned with the extradition application, and that will now be revived because she didn't come back to South Africa on her own volition. As it is.
If I understand you well, whether Ms. Charlotta is here or not, this matter will proceed.
Indeed.
In respect of the accused that are here.
Indeed.
Thank you.
May I just add, while I'm on my feet, pertaining to accused number 2, my lady, I don't want in any way to influence his decision, but he has to bear in mind that this indictment is more than 100 pages. The evidence in this matter is thousands and thousands of pages. I really suggest that you get a legal representative.
He already said he would try secure a legal representative in
Indeed, my
about 2
lady,
to
but
3 weeks.
He doesn't sound very convincing, but I just want to place on record that he has to evaluate what he's up against as a person.
Thank you, Mr. Donation. In respect of all the other accused, having gone through the file in front of me, I've seen that there was Section 212B notice filed in respect of accused number, in respect of 3, 4, and 18. I've not seen.
My lady, there were Section 212B notifications with regard to all of them.
Yes, but I'm saying the latest was on the 6th of March, 6th of March, in respect of 3, 4, and 18. And I've not seen responses.
Your ladyship referring to the answers?
Yes.
Yes. Yes. And I filed a Section 212B on pertaining to accused number 18 after the others, after she was
Yes.
arrested last week. I haven't received a reply yet.
I have not seen the reply yet. And Ms. Govender? Or Mr. Skuman in respect of accused number 18?
Yes, lady, my instructions, I haven't received any instructions from Mr. Roux regarding accused number 18's position for the 212 resolution.
You're just standing in for Mr. Roux today?
Just standing in for Mr. Roux on behalf of accused number 18.
Mr. Skuman? This notice was filed over a month ago. In fact, it's almost 2 months now because it was filed on the 6th of March. Received it on the 6th of March 2023 in respect of.
I understand, Sir. I spoke to Mr. Ru this morning, there was no mention of any requirement.
When you made an undertaking to represent him, what you should have done is to take all the necessary instructions. I'm going to give you an opportunity to get those instructions from
Thank you.
Mr. Rowe, because we need to move forward this matter. We can't just be held hostage in this matter.
Thank you.
Thank you. I'm going to adjourn. Oh, Miss Governor?
My lady, in respect of accused 3 and 4,
Yes.
we had previously received section 212B notice, which we had responded to.
Yes.
The second section 212B notice appears to be much of the same. Insofar as there are any new issues concerning accused 3 and 4, we will endeavor to address that within the next 10 court days, if that would please the court.
Thank you, Ms. Governor. Mr. Skillman, I'm going to give you an opportunity to take instructions. I'm going to adjourn for 5 minutes for that purpose.
Thank you, Madam.
Thank you. Court adjourns.
All right. That's it, yeah, I'll get and Mr. Renaison spoke to Mr. Roux. He confirms receipt of the 212, and he also gives his undertaking that he will file with the registrar and with the state. His reply there to Your Worship is notice before on 26 May. This
On or before the 26th of May.
I confirm the arrangement, my lady.
Thank you, Mr. Denise. And Ms. Govender has already indicated that with the
Accused 3 and 4, my lord.
with accused 3 and 4,
10 court days would be
they will then
sufficient for us.
ten court days from today.
Yes.
And when is that?
Maybe if I could quickly have a look and give you the date. That would take us to the 19th of May, my lady.
Not 18, 19.
19th of May, my lady. That's the court days.
Thank you. Mr. Denise,
My lady, then the next logical step is to ask for a postponement for trial. The 15th of April next year until the 23rd of June next year. That is quite far in the future, but that's the first date that we could find that suits everyone.
that suits everybody. But then we have accused number 2 whose legal representative is not here. We have accused number 5 who's not before court and whose legal representative has withdrawn. And we might set the date of the 15th to the 23rd of June, and if it doesn't suit whoever they're going to engage,
Yeah,
that will be a problem. And the best way is to postpone this matter for at least 2 weeks, just to ensure that all the other parties are on board, and the new legal representatives also are able to confirm their availability for.
as it pleases the court, I would just ask my colleagues from the defense that they keep those dates open.
The 15th to the
Yes.
15th of April to the 23rd. Those that are here should keep those days open for the next 2 weeks. And if there's anything that changes between now and the next appearance date, that will then have to be communicated. But those that should be kept open.
Lady, let's take it a bit further, and could those who are here be warned for the 15th of April, and the so-called delinquents come back in a few weeks' time so that Mr. Dinashal can get them tonight?
Thank you, Mr.
Osborne.
Osborne. And with accused number 5, who is not here
Yeah,
today.
the representative of accused number 5, my lady, Mr. Mbani, the state requests a warrant of arrest, but to be kept in abeyance until
For 14
The next appearance.
until the.
as it is.
Lady, I've got one further request as well. My client, Mr. Zulu, has requested that his bail conditions be relaxed in order to enable him to travel overseas. We have attempted to engage with the state in this regard. The state's attitude is simply that they're not interested in hearing our stories.
In that regard, Mr. Osborne, there should be a formal application for that purpose.
Lady, unfortunately, we have tried to engage with the state over the course of the last few weeks, as I said, unsuccessfully. And Mr. Zulu has a trip on government business, ironically enough, scheduled for the 14th of May. Hence my bringing this application from the bar. But obviously I'm in your hands as to whether or not you're going to entertain an application of this nature from the bar, or if you require a substantive application.
Thank you, Mr. Osborne. Mr. Dinesh?
My lady, the state cannot give a blanket authorization for any one of the accused to travel abroad. The risk is just too high. I need to have all the information. Where he's going, from when to where, from when to when he is going, for what purpose, and I need proof of what the accused is going to do abroad. Then I can properly consider the application. But at this stage, it's just a request for the 14th of May to travel abroad. The state cannot allow that, as it is.
Thank you, Mr. Denison.
Well, lady, sorry, I don't want to hold the court up unnecessarily. But, well, lady, we must also look at the application in the context of the fact that when the accused was initially brought to court, he handed himself over, bail was not opposed, there's never ever been any allegation that he constitutes a flight risk or anything of the sort.
Mr. Osborne, I think the right thing to do at this stage is to bring a substantive application for that
As
purpose,
Malady,
and put all the information before the court that will be dealing with
as Malady, please.
this matter. Thank you, Mr. Osborne. Mr. Matlakala,
Malady.
and it's only accused number 5 who is not here today. Mr.
Correct, my lady, the representative of accused.
And the representative of accused number 5 is not here. Neither the representative nor the accused is here.
Indeed.
Thank you. Warrant of arrest is issued against accused number 5 and stayed until the 19th of May. And Mr. Matlakala, in respect of you, this matter is postponed to the 19th of May for you to confirm legal representation on that day.
But my lady, I actually requested at least 2 to 3 months, my lady, to can go seek those particular services, my lady.
Mr. Matlakala, we do not have 2 to 3 months to deal with this issue. If you require legal representation, make sure that you secure that legal representation between now and the 19th of May.
As it is the
We are not getting a postponement beyond the 19th of May.
as it is the court, my lady.
Thank you. The rest of the accused?
Thank you.
This matter is postponed to the 15th of April 2024 until the 23rd of June 2024 for trial during that period. Your bail is extended until then on the same conditions. With Mr. Matlakala and accused 5, Mr. Matlakala, you have to be here on the 19th of May to confirm legal representation. And accused number 5's warrant of arrest is stayed until the 19th of May. Understood. Thank you.
As a principal.
For a chance.
Yes, ma'am.